You cannot tie anybody unless the law is written. Show me the written law. Show me the written law. I want to know the talk to me now. Show me the law. Are you okay? Don't go close. Don't.
What if Nnamdi Kanu, or IPOB as a movement, decided to take their case beyond Nigeria's borders? What if they wrote directly to Donald Trump, a man known for speaking out when others stay silent? Imagine the headline, Biafran leader appeals to Trump for justice. Would the world finally pay attention? Would the silence surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's detention finally be broken? Because in a country where injustice speaks louder than truth, sometimes the only option is to reach the stronger hand to make the world see what you've been forced to live through. This is not politics. This is not propaganda. This is a real story. A story about justice, fairness, and the voice of one man who refuses to be forgotten. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because here on African Focus Reports, we bring you the stories that others fear to tell. Since his extradition from Kenya, Nnamdi Kanu has faced one of the most unpredictable legal journeys in modern Nigeria. Court date after court date, adjournment after adjournment, promises without progress. Meanwhile, groups responsible for mass killings and terror still roam freely, untried, untouched, and unpunished. So the question becomes simple. Why is the man who spoke for justice treated like a criminal, while those who destroy justice move freely? That question cuts deep, and maybe that's why some Nigerians believe it's time to take this matter global. What if IPOB decided to reach out to Trump, not as a political strategy, but as a human rights cry? Because calling for justice is not a crime, demanding fairness is not rebellion, and asking for freedom is not hatred. If such a letter ever reached Trump's desk, it could change everything. Trump has never been afraid to speak on global injustice, and a message like this would spark worldwide discussion. Nigeria is a nation with endless potential, but its justice system remains one of its weakest points. When terrorists are called bandits and reformers are called traitors, something is wrong. If the system cannot hold the powerful accountable, maybe it's time for the world to ask why. That's why this idea, Nnamdi Kanu writing to Donald Trump, isn't just imagination. It's a reminder that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Maybe the letter would say something like this. Dear President Trump, we are a people who believe in justice and peace. Our leader has been in detention for years without a fair trial. Those who kill walk free, while those who speak for freedom are silenced. We ask not for war, but for fairness. We ask not for division, but for the right to be heard. A message that simple, yet that powerful, could shift global awareness. Let's be honest, justice in Nigeria often depends on power, not principle. And when courts delay endlessly, it feels like justice itself is on trial. Nnamdi Kanu's story has become more than one man's struggle. It's a mirror reflecting what millions face daily: neglect, inequality, and silence. And that's why it matters that the world listens. Maybe writing to Trump wouldn't free Nnamdi Kanu overnight, but it could spark international attention, and attention brings accountability. Because when the world starts watching, even silence begins to tremble. Now I want to hear from you, the viewers. What do you think would happen if Nnamdi Kanu actually wrote to Donald Trump? Would it bring justice faster? Would it put pressure on the Nigerian government to finally act? Or would it change nothing at all? Share your honest thoughts in the comment section below. I'll be reading every single one of them. Your opinion matters because conversations like this shape awareness and inspire change. In the end, this is not just about IPOB or Nnamdi Kanu. It's about the principle of justice, a principle that every human deserves. Justice delayed is justice denied, and silence when truth is needed becomes complicity. So if Nigeria cannot give justice, maybe the world needs to speak. because freedom should never depend on fear. This is African Focus Reports, telling Africa's truth with courage, honesty, and purpose.
This is African Focus Reports.
News the way you like it.